What's up, everybody? It's Jeremiah here, and today I have a lot of things to talk about as far as PlayStation news. But however, the last part of this video will still be speculation, so I will not be confirming it. But these three things are confirmed as of now. Well, at least I think most of them are. So firstly, is the Sly Cooper movie. Now, this really came out of nowhere. I was really excited to see Sly Cooper get a movie. Now, I was expecting something regarding to his fifth game, since there was a cliffhanger at the end of Sly Cooper 4, Thieves in Time. But ever since then, we haven't gotten any news regarding Sly 5. So, guess a movie will do then. I mean, we have 2 years to wait as far as the Sly Cooper movie. It will be released in theaters in 2016. Now, if you want to know my thoughts on the movie, well, I gotta say the art style does look a little different. I mean, I'm not hating on it. The trailer still looked interesting. The characters looked very detailed. A little too detailed, if you ask me, especially Murray. I mean, I don't know what the fuck they did to Murray, but, I mean, we have 2 years to wait, so no complaining. I'm not too worried about it. They could do some modifications as to reverting back to a cartoonish, more CG animated style. I mean, it is CG, but I mean, have it more a little cartoonish, like the games, I guess. But I mean, it isn't bad. I might still go see it. And my question is for this is, will Jack and Daxter get a movie? Ratchet and Clank's getting a movie. Sly Cooper's getting a movie. Now, what's up with Jack and Daxter? We need to have something new regarding Jack and Daxter. And I've heard people talk about an Avengers type of style of movie regarding the PlayStation 2 trio of platformers with Jack, Ratchet, and Sly. Now, technically, we already had it with PlayStation Move, but I heard PlayStation Move was a flop, and a lot of people didn't like it. But I mean, if they try again, at least maybe it will execute more properly. I don't know. Except this time it'll be in a movie and not in a video game. So, there's my thoughts on the whole Sly Cooper thing. I'm really excited to see Sly get his own movie. It's really cool. Now, this next thing I want to talk about is Sonic the Hedgehog possibly coming to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and Wii U. Oh, shit. Now, if this is true right here, then guys, I don't know what to say. Sonic the Hedgehog on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and imagine if that game was fucking free roaming, if it was just open world, you could do anything you want. That shit would be boss. Now, I don't want to have SEGA go in a direction to making another like Sonic Generations type of game. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they did, but like at least make it a little different. But when you play Sonic Generations, and like when you do the boost ability, and if you move to the right or left, Sonic will like move his feet to a specific direction, to the right or left, not direction, but yeah, right or left. And the way he plays is just really not designed like for an open world game. But if Sonic the Hedgehog actually did have an open world game on the PS4 and Xbox One, I think it would give him a new, bigger approach and better approach, if you ask me. I mean, I know Sonic is meant for just an A to B platformer, you know, get from point A to point B and such, but I feel like Sonic needs to just have his gameplay at least change just once, and make this like his biggest game, if this is true that it is. I don't know how it's going to work on the Wii U, since the Wii U is a little weaker, and the Xbox One and PS4 are superior to the Wii U, but I mean, they could work something out. And the only slight problem I have with this, if this is most likely fake, which I know how it could be fake, but it's because of Nintendo's contract with SEGA. Now, I know that it was supposed to be for like 2 to 3 years, where Sonic's games were supposed to be exclusively for the Nintendo Wii U and the Nintendo 3DS, but here's the thing. The only thing that makes that debunk and, you know, backfire is the fact that Nintendo doesn't own Sonic, SEGA does. So there's a high chance that this could happen, but then there's a lower chance that this may not happen, since SEGA did sign a contract with Nintendo to make Sonic's next games exclusively for the Nintendo consoles, such as the Wii U and the 3DS. So I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys? That's what I think. But what do you guys think about that? So, that's my thoughts. Sonic the Hedgehog on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and the Wii U would be fucking glorious. It would be beautiful. Now, this part of the story of this video is man, oh man, I was really happy to see Crystal Dynamics do something for GEX, and no, it's not GEX Force, sadly. I really fucking wish it was, but instead, as a little treat for us GEX the Gecko fans, Crystal Dynamics actually released. They're gonna be releasing GEX 2, or GEX Into the Gecko. It's simply called GEX 2, but GEX Into the Gecko is gonna be coming to the PlayStation Network store. I'm happy as shit about that. GEX is gonna be 20 years old this year, and they ain't done shit with GEX since 2002. He was in the Xbox exclusive racing game called Mad Dash Racing, so it wasn't just GEX 3 where they just left him there. He was in the Xbox game as well, but really, they didn't do anything with him as far as like making any video games for him, because they've been stuck on Tomb Raider for their damn lives. But GEX Into the Gecko coming to the PlayStation Network, that's fucking awesome, because we got some PlayStation 1 classics, classics coming to the PlayStation Network store, but all their games haven't came yet. Like, there's specific ones, like they'll have like Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 3, but not Mega Man 2. I mean, I think Mega Man 2 is on there, it is, but you get my point. Like, Tomba's on the PlayStation Network store, but Tomba 2 isn't. You know, it's like, it's really messed up how they just can't release all the classics on there. But yeah, I'm really happy to see Crystal Dynamics still do something for GEX. I wanted them to do something. GEX 2 coming to the PlayStation Network store is enough. If they can't make GEX 4, then at least make them do this. So I'm really happy for that. Link to this article will be in the description below. It's on PlayStationNetworkStores.com. If you go to the PS1 stores, if you go to the PS1 Classics, it's right there. It just says GEX Into the Gecko. So there you have it. Yeah, GEX 2 is coming to the PlayStation Network store, and I'm really happy about that. Oh god, this part. Now, Jesus Christ. Now, there's gonna be a lot of butthurt motherfuckers when I talk about this topic. Yes, I am gonna be bringing up the Crash Bandicoot PlayStation 4 speculation. Now, it might seem as though nothing is happening, which that is true. Nothing is happening, but there are two things I want to mention. Now, please, I clarify this to you all with respect. Please know that I am not confirming anything in this video regarding this topic in any way or type of manner. This is all still speculation regarding Crash Bandicoot coming to the PlayStation 4. All I'm doing is piecing these two articles together stating why this may happen. That is all. Now, let's get on with the video. Okay, so we all know that this all started with the PlayStation 4 launch advertisement with Crash Bandicoot in it. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. Jeremiah, what if Crash Bandicoot was just in there for nostalgic purposes? Well, that's not really likely an answer, due to the fact that if this were definitely just for nostalgic purposes, then why the fuck was Spyro the Dragon not in the trailer then? Why had Crash Bandicoot all the way to the end? Why reference Parappa the Rapper twice in the trailer? And if someone tells me that it's for Gaikai, meaning PlayStation Now, that's wrong too, actually. I've heard some people state that Crash Bandicoot's being teased all because of PlayStation Now. Well, that also isn't true either, because Sony isn't just a gaming company. They have their own TVs, radios, tablets, and even cameras. Sony even has a studio where they produce movies, if I'm correct. Crash Bandicoot will always be known as the unofficial PlayStation mascot for Sony, because, well, Sony just simply can't have a mascot because they're not all about gaming like Nintendo is. And the same thing goes for Microsoft with the Xbox. Anyways, enough with that. Let's continue. Okay. So, Crash was in the PlayStation 4 launch advertisement. No duh. Activision took down the Crash Bandicoot website. Activision took everything Crash Bandicoot related off of their website, and Amazon France listed a PlayStation 4 Crash Bandicoot game on their website. Now, I know that the box art was fake, but here's the thing. Amazon France even listed the Ratchet & Clank HD collection on their website before it was announced. Interesting enough, it happened. I love how they even did the same thing with Crash Bandicoot on the PlayStation 4, but it was fan art on the box art, so we knew it was fake. However, in this article it shows that Amazon France leaked an image of it, but really it was just a screenshot from the PlayStation 2's Ratchet & Clank 1 cutscene, and people thought that was fake, but it wasn't, which raises the question, Why kill the chances of Amazon France actually telling the truth about Crash Bandicoot being on the PS4, even though they didn't lie about the Ratchet & Clank HD collection coming to the PlayStation 3 since that happened? Moving on. PlayStation Brazil tweeted a picture of him on Twitter. PlayStation Denmark posted a picture of Crash Bandicoot on Facebook. And then, well, that's all we have. But wait, there's actually more. Interesting enough, right after the PlayStation 4 All Access event that aired on the 14th of November 2013, Eskimo Press made an article about a source of theirs that confirmed the new Uncharted by Naughty Dog also found out some information regarding a next-gen Crash Bandicoot reboot. In the article it says, yesterday 16th of November, our source confirmed that a next-gen reboot of Crash Bandicoot is indeed in production and is definitely on its way to the PlayStation 4. One of the biggest and well-kept secrets in the industry could be that Sony has recently acquired the Bandicoot license of Activision, and Naughty Dog and Santa Monica Studios are working together on a next-gen reboot of the series. If Naughty Dog and Santa Monica Studios are in fact working on a next-gen Crash game, we can safely assume that it will be a PlayStation exclusive and very good. Now, I know what you're wondering. Jeremiah, what do you have to back this up? Well, would I have to back this up? Okay, so ironically, 3 days later, on November 19th of 2013, Sony Santa Monica confirms that they're working on an open world game which is featuring platforming, which will focus on an open world experience. A new job ad posted by the company states that all those who want to apply for the position of senior level designer need to have experience with open world titles, ambient gameplay, and side missions, and platforming as a mechanic. According to All Games Beta, the new project will also have heavy cinematic focus and will have an artificial intelligence that will create fun situations for the player to experience. An announcement for the new Sony Santa Monica game was expected to be revealed at the PlayStation 4 All Access launch event, like how Naughty Dog with Uncharted 4, but the company seems determined to make fans wait a little more for an official announcement, like at E3 or Gamescom or maybe even earlier. Now, some may say I'm wrong, but did I ever say I was confirming this? No. Now shut the fuck up. Some people may say that Santa Monica is working on the Order 1886, but here's the thing, that's not their game. That's Ready at Dawn's, which are the ones who made Daxter for the PSP. Santa Monica's only assisting with it. Speaking of assisting, remember what that Eskimo Press article said? It stated that Naughty Dog were working on the Crash Bandicoot reboot game as well. Now, to be honest, I highly doubt that since Naughty Dog has iterated, meaning that they've moved on to bigger and better things. The only thing I really do see Naughty Dog doing with the Crash Bandicoot reboot is producing cinematics and maybe a little bit of gameplay. And of course, making the visuals for the game since they are amazing when it comes to graphics. So do not expect Naughty Dog to be completely working on the game, because that won't happen unless they bring back the whole team who worked on Crash Bandicoot somehow. But other than that, no, it's not happening. They'll only be doing visuals and such. And, well, that's just what I think personally. So, what do you think? Do you think that Santa Monica Studios and Naughty Dog are indeed developing a Crash Bandicoot reboot behind the scenes at Sony? Post your thoughts down in the comment section below. No negativity, please. And if you're new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe for more content such as reviews, updates, and speculation videos. This has been Jeremiah, and I will catch you guys later. Bye.